Thank you very much. Hello behind me. Nice to see you. 2 years ago, almost exactly 2 years ago, I had a really wonderful time and a special honor to be invited to join the New York City Opera Company in a production of Patience, which is a GIlbert Sullivan operetta, some of you may know. And what that operetta does is poke fun at the pretentiousness of some people who believe that high art is the only art. The role of Reginald Bunthorne is not only the campiest part I've ever played, it's one of the most enjoyable, and one song in particular I thought might be appropriate, bearing in mind a little bit of the stick some of us have been receiving for this prom, and for you lot for being here. So see what you think of this. Am I alone and unobserved? I am. Then let me own I'm an aesthetic sham. This Elsevier is but a mere veneer. This cynic smile is but a while of guile. This costume chaste is but good taste misplaced. Let me confess, a languid love of lilies does not blight me. Lank limbs and hollow cheeks do not delight me. I do not care for dirty greens by any means. I do not long for all one sees that's Japanese. I am not fond of uttering platitude in stained-glassed attitudes. In short, my medievalism's an affectation born of a morbid love of admiration. Oh, let me explain. If you're anxious for to shine in the high aesthetic line as a man of culture rare, you must get up all the germs of the transcendental terms and plant them everywhere. You must lie upon the daisies and discourse in novel phrases of your complicated state of mind. The meaning doesn't matter if it's only idle chatter of a transcendental kind. And everyone will say, as you walk your mystic way, if this young man expresses himself in terms too deep for me, why, what a very singularly deep young man this deep young man must be. I think they're getting the message. Be eloquent in praise of the very dull old days which have long since passed away, and convince them if you can that the reign of good Queen Anne was culture's palmiest day. Oh, of course you will pooh-pooh whatever's fresh and new and declare it crude and mean, for art stopped short in the cultivated court of the Empress Josephine. And everyone will say, as you walk your mystic way, if that's not good enough for him, which was good enough for me, why, what a very cultivated kind of youth this kind of youth must be. Nearly there. Then a sentimental passion of a vegetable fashion must excite your language spleen. An attachment a la Plato to a bashful young potato, or a not too French bean. Though the Philistines may jostle, you will rank as an apostle in the high aesthetic band. If you walk down Piccadilly with a poppy or a lily in your medieval hand. And everyone will say, as you walk your flowery way, if he's content with a vegetable love, which would certainly not suit me, why, what a most particularly pure young man this pure young man must be. Yes, what a most particularly pure young man this pure young man must be. Thank you very much. Oh, I can't wait to hear what they're going to say about that one, can you? So, that was 2 years ago. 2 months ago, I was with another opera company.